everybody! Do you have a lot of delicious fermented sour taste kimchi at home? Then I like to share my delicious recipe. It's Deungalbi-kimchijjim, kimchi pork ribs. This is Deungalbi, so pork back ribs. And also, I'm going to use my winter kimchi that I made a few months ago. Really now good, like really fermented and really delicious. If you are vegan or vegetarians, just don't use, skip this guy and use just mushrooms and also use vegetable stock instead of water. Later, I'm going to add water. First, I'm going to separate these ribs and soak in cold water and wash. Just remove some excess blood, because blood make kind of smells like funny. I need 2 pounds of pork ribs. Between the rib bones, you can just cut and split this. I just washed my cutting board and knife, and this water will change pinkish because blood comes out. Soak this for a couple of hours and changing water a couple of times. You see? Pinkish. I'm boiling my water, so I'm going to blanch this here. Pounds pork ribs. When I make a 등갈비김치찜, first thing I have to check is that how much kimchi I have. When you have a lot of sour taste kimchi, but you like to make some fresh kimchi, then make this 등갈비김치찜. Kimchi is gone quickly. Why? So delicious that everybody just keep eating. Also, you eat rice a lot. That's why we Koreans call this 밥도둑. 밥도둑 is rice thief. You keep eating more, 2 bowls, 3 bowls of rice. Too delicious. I just blanched 5 minutes and turn off. I'm going to clean these ribs. Whenever I make some bone-related pork bones, beef bones, soup, always I blanch this. After that, I'm just start cooking. I just wash this my pot because I'm going to cook here. Ribs are so clean and nice. And this pot, I'm going to cook this in this pot. That's why I wash it very nicely. We gotta season this and add some vegetables. This is onion, green onion, and garlic and ginger. This is ginger. You gotta trust me, this is ginger. This is a large onion, around 7 or 8 ounce onion. Onion make it sweet. And let's season this pork. Soy sauce, 2 tablespoons. Hot pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons. And this is gochujang. I use gochujang to make it more tasty. So, 1/4 cup. Quarter cup rice syrup to give some sweetness. And ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon. And around 1 tablespoon sesame oil. One of my comments, one of you guys asked me, Maangchi, you don't say these days sesame oil. I want to hear them. That's why on purpose I made kind of my sounds, sesame oil sound. Sesame oil. Okay, I can do that kind of a small request. Anyway, this is garlic, 8 large garlic cloves, around 1 or 2 teaspoons, ginger. peeled ginger. Lots of garlic and ginger. Now all this seasoning is here, and then I'm going to mix this. I usually use my bare hand, but today, just for video, I don't want to show you guys some orange hand. So I'm going to wear this my rubber glove. So mix. Let's put this over onion. So not yet finished. This is the last seasoning paste is here. Later I'm going to mix it with water. So we are not going to waste any drop of seasoning. And next, kimchi. This is huge. Let's check out how much a pound. 2.5 pounds of large 통배추 kimchi, not pre-cut like bite-sized kimchi, just the long 통배추. We usually use this kimchi. I made this a couple of months ago. Now very sour and yummy. You don't have to cut all this thing, but this is a stem. This kind of look like a nut. And I just cut off a little, 1 or 2 times, so that it will be nicely cooked and beautiful. So I'm going to add these all seasonings and with 5 cups of water. All clean up and add. Close and heat it up. Over medium height, keep cooking until pork meat falls off the bone. So that's so yummy. Everything is tender. Kimchi is tender. So good. 1 hour passed. At this point, I need to add some green onion. 4 green onions. I like to see the pork ribs are well cooked or not. Wow, the water was almost this amount. And kimchi was on top, but now just all collapsed because we cooked a long time. And then I'm going to add more water here because you see, it's a little boiled down. This is 2 cups of water. So follow my recipe. First 5 cups and then 1 hour later add 2 more cups. Kimchi looks tender, you see. Okay, show me. So see, look at that. Almost, you see, just fall off. So I'll just turn over this kimchi. Look at this. Oh my, it smells so good. So around 2-inch size, just cut off. And add this here. Cover and turn down the heat to medium. And 10 more minutes and I'm making rice. I usually make multigrain rice or brown rice, but today I like to eat a lot of white fluffy rice, so I'm making this using this. Oh my house smells so good, delicious. Wow, look at that, so tender looking, eh? Yeah, nice. You can serve this as it is. Put this on the table and sit around there, and all you need is rice, and just you can scoop some rice, and how many people, and you can eat it, share with many people. So look at this. Just only somebody has to cut like the stem part, you know, that nut. And easily everybody can eat long stem. These ribs. And like that. And kimchi, see, I just cut this tail this way. Look at that. I love to eat this way. Let's eat. 이 김치. Let's have ribs. Oh my, so good, so good. The seasoned pork ribs cooked for a long time until very, very tender, and also kimchi, delicious kimchi flavors is infused. You see, ribs are so tender. I'm going to finish this rice, and also probably I will eat more rice. Why? I want to eat this. Today we made kimchi pork ribs in Korean 등갈비 김치찜. Enjoy my recipe. See you next time. Bye.